A major outcry against a controversial plan. Today, lawmakers passed a bill out of committee that was similar to the infamous Florida Don't Say Gay bill. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nicole Griffin.
I'm Rafael Sanchez in for Mark Mullins. You can see the outcry behind us here on this big video wall. But amendments to that legislation change how kids that identify as transgender can be addressed in Indiana schools. WRTV State House reporter Meredith Hackler tells us what happens next.
Over 100 LGBTQ advocates came to the State House to oppose House Bill 1608. Originally, it would have limited conversations surrounding gender and sexuality in classrooms, but was amended to what some are calling a more watered-down version. Even with those amendments, both sides of the debate are sticking to their views on the legislation.
Amendments or not, this bill creates a culture around shaming and silencing conversations around the LGBTQ plus community, and it takes away yet another safe space for us to be.
The law has long held that a child's parents get to choose how their child will be raised. This includes their religion, their values, and their beliefs. But there is a dominant force in our society that disregards this right and believes that our children should be taught concepts in the public schools that should be left to their parents.
Tensions were high, both outside the House chamber and inside.
Mr. Chairman, if you could have that man removed.
With several people being escorted out of the gallery. Two amendments changed the bill drastically. One would only restrict conversations around sexuality in grades K through 3, a time in school where sex ed and sexuality isn't discussed, according to lawmakers.
Okay, so this amendment just says you still can't do it even though we're not doing it.
Yes.
Okay.
Another amendment would only allow children who want to be called their preferred pronouns and names in a school setting if the parent notifies the school. It would also not allow for punishment of teachers who choose not to call kids by their preferred names and pronouns, something that supporters say is needed.
A teacher should never be forced to abandon their beliefs about the meaning of male or female just to keep their jobs.
Working for you at the State House, Meredith Hackler, WRTV.
The latest details that bill passed out of the House Education Committee on a vote of 9-4 now heads to the full House for consideration. Keep this in mind. If the bill does not make it to the Senate by next Monday,